Hey everybody, this video is a little overdue, but just a few days ago my channel reached 1,000 subscribers. I feel this is a pretty big milestone for my channel, and I'd just like to extend my thanks to everyone that has been following my series, and I'd also like to welcome everyone that has recently subscribed. I do plan to keep on making videos. I have a lot of great topics that I want to discuss, but unfortunately right now my personal life is pretty hectic, as I'm studying for the United States Medical Licensing exam after having completed my first 2 years of medical school. So although I enjoy reading everyone's feedback and comments about the series, I don't always have the time to respond. But recently I did have an interesting exchange with a Muslim that I would like to share with everyone because I feel it is so revealing. I've actually been getting a lot of attention by Muslims for my video posted on Draw Muhammad Day, and this particular private message I received was concerning my depiction of the Prophet Muhammad. I won't divulge the user's name, but I will show our exchange. He started off by claiming he is not a radical Muslim, but still finds my depictions of the Prophet to be insulting. He goes on to ask, when you attack black people, they call it racism. When you attack Jewish people, they call it anti-Semitism. When you attack women, they call it sexism. When you attack homosexuality, they call it intolerance. When you attack your country, they call it treason. When you attack a religious sect, they call it hate speech. But when you attack the Prophet Muhammad, they want to call it freedom of speech. Is this fair? I often find it very amusing how members of a religious group like Islam, who are 1 billion strong, are so quick to play the victim. The American Christians, who are the overwhelming majority, do exactly the same thing, especially around the holidays. When one of us attempts to speak out against religious hypocrisy, all of a sudden the atheists, who make up a whopping 2.5% of the world's population, are now suddenly the oppressors. I responded to this Muslim's private message by inquiring exactly how I attacked his religion by drawing a simple picture. How hypocritical of this Muslim to claim that I am the one being intolerant when so much house cleaning needs to be done about the anti-Semitism, homophobia, racism, and sexism that permeates the Islamic world. I went on to state, Muslims expect myself and 5 billion other people to accept their belief that depicting Muhammad is blasphemy, but the Quran teaches that gays and lesbians are sinners. Don't you think it makes homosexuals feel bad when the Quran teaches Muslims to show disrespect and intolerance to the way they feel? Please explain why it is not hypocritical of you to expect the rest of the world to accept your way of thinking, but you do not have to accept anyone else's. Now, the way this Muslim responds is what I feel is so very telling. He starts off by saying something completely incomprehensible about Jews, but take a look at the next line where he addresses the issue of homosexuality. He says, about gays, yeah, correct all what you mentioned. They should be killed, and I salute that 110%. Listen, folks, this is not a religion of peace. He goes on to make a veiled threat stating that I am the one responsible for making the Muslims hate me with my intolerance and injustice. I thought religions were supposed to transcend petty emotions like jealousy, lust, and hate. Pretty revealing how a self-proclaimed non-radical Muslim truly perceives his religion. I have a lot of really interesting subjects coming up, and I'm particularly anxious to cover the topic of homosexuality and share with you several physiological mechanisms responsible for the natural occurrence of homosexuality that I learned in my medical courses. Also, after the next video, I plan to start moving away from science-based topics and start addressing issues of faith and morality. So I hope you can all wait patiently, and if you so choose, please share my videos with your friends and family, and feel free to post any comments on the videos. Thanks a lot, and take care.